seconds. And 1.
Live from Goodman Diamond on the campus of the University of Wisconsin. 4 champions have been crowned today, and a 5th one to be determined. It is Superior and Kaukauna, both teams undefeated. Somebody's going home with the gold ball. Will it be the Ghosts looking for their 3rd straight? They have never lost a game at the tournament. They are a perfect 14-0. Taking on the Spartans of Superior, who have been battling day after day. And the storyline tonight, Connor DuBoyce, Gary Wipperman, is Emma Ray and this Kaukauna running game. Who wins out? You've got the best catcher in the state in Emma Ray going to Northwestern, and the greatest track team between lines in a softball field. I mean, we talked about it all last night. Kaukauna just pressure, pressure, pressure. They've never gone against a catcher like Emma Ray.
Well, it's the greatest show on dirt tonight with the Kaukauna attack game, and you're right. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Emma Ray or if it's a major league catcher. I mean, if it's Benji Molina, I mean, they're going to run. They're going to do what they do. The question's going to be, can Emma Ray impact that? Can Emma Ray alter what's been happening for the last, I don't know, 80 games?
Right. Connor, in the circle for Kaukauna, I mean, Kylie Meredith, she showed she was human last night in that game against Sunding P.
She did.
You know, she walked 4, she gave up 7 hits. Those are things that she hasn't done a lot of lately. But again, we're in Madison. Things are different here. You're not going to dominate and overpower anyone. And she showed she was human. But yet Kaukauna was able to hang on for that victory.
They did. They hung on. I mean, you know, it was a 9-4 victory. It was really a 3-spot 1 inning that kind of fell apart. It was kind of a big first inning that I think Oak Creek jumped down and it really got Kaukauna's full attention from there on out. And I know they carry a chip on their shoulder due to the Ghosts of Kaukauna, and I think they're a little, I wouldn't say embarrassed is probably the wrong word, but like we had some errors and we had some things, and it's not us. And we want to show everybody what us is, and we want to continue that winning streak, not only of this year and extend it to 28, but to get win number 81 in a row and keep that baby going as long as they can.
I said Sun Prairie. It was indeed Oak Creek. It was Superior that was able to hold off Sun Prairie. They got off to that lead. It looked like they were just going to cruise into the victory, and Sun Prairie woke up, came charging, couldn't quite put that rally together, and Superior held on. But they're an undefeated team. They've been through this. They know what they're doing.
Well, and the other key we're really going to look for tonight is how does the Kaukauna offense deal with Haley Zembo? I mean, Haley Zembo is one of the premier pitchers in the state with an ERA sub-1. Now, I don't know that she's faced this kind of competition, this kind of hitting.
Right.
But you know, it's also it's going to be up a level for Kaukauna to match. If they want to keep this 81-game winning streak alive. So to me, the key tonight for Superior is their battery, is their pitcher and their catcher. I mean, that's what to me is going to drive the success or lack thereof of Superior tonight in this state final.
You know, last night we talked about Oak Creek being, you know, with Riley Grizzolanic going to Northwestern. Maybe she's the way to shut down Kaukauna. Didn't happen. The bats were alive, especially through that 2nd inning. They really jumped on her. Then she shut them down for a while. Oak Creek had that chance to chip back in. Wasn't able to climb to the top of the mountain. Is that the matchup again that you're talking about? Zembo tonight. Can she do it? And maybe the battery mate with Emma Ray back there to control the running game.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. I mean, you know, is Zembo going to give you more than what Riley Grizzolanic gives you? I don't know that she is. You know, but I mean, I do know that she's a good pitcher. I think she's a little craftier than overpowering. I mean, Riley is just, you know, brute strength. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond to that. And tonight, unlike last night, they get a few minutes to warm up and do that pregame routine that they didn't get to do last night against Oak Creek. And it sounds funny to say that, but they're teenage kids, and we're all parents. We know. I mean, our kids thrive on routine and structure.
Yeah, and it's a great point because Oak Creek was able to load the bases. They got one across. You mentioned it right away last night. It felt like a victory, even though they scored the one run. It felt like a victory for Kaukauna because it wasn't that double digit, because it was a race to that 10 o'clock time. No game can start after 10 p.m. As a area jurisdiction. That's what the laws are. So they raced through everything. I mean, they announced that lineup, bang, 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 and then they ran onto the field, and in that first pitch, and also the ball's coming. You got bunters and slappers, and you could see that everybody was kind of disheveled and not ready, and that really affected Kaukauna that top of the first. And then they got in the dugout. They kind of settled in after that, and it seemed like they became Kaukauna again. Second inning on, they were the ghosts.
Superior's got to be assertive. They have to establish strength early in some way. They've got to find a way to potentially rattle Kaukauna. Now, Oak Creek tried that, and it seemed like it just angered them.
Yeah.
But you've got to come out and make a statement early, otherwise you're going to get swept away. I mean, to me, added Connor, it reminds me of 2018-19 Beaver Dam girls basketball.
Yeah, dominating.
Can you survive those first few punches? Because you're going to get punched. I mean, there's no question. As Mike Tyson says, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Connor?
They're going to get punched in the face.
Moment of truth. I heard you guys before when we went live. Now we've broken it down. Connor, who's your pick?
My pick's Kaukauna. Here's why. We go back to the warm-ups. Heavy involvement on first and third fielding bunts, third field fielding bunts, getting an over to first base, turning and throwing to second, and that's what they struggled with at the start of the game. They didn't get to go through that routine. Now they have, and Kaukauna can win a multitude of ways. Are they going to lay down the bunt? They can. 1 through 9 they will all lay down the bunt. I mean, they will bunt you into tomorrow if they want. You take that away, fine, we'll hit. Last night we saw them hitting more than we did laying down the bunt. I think Kaukauna can just win in too many ways. So you take one away, they can adjust. I got Kaukauna.
Gary, who are you going with?
I got Kaukauna because they've won 80 games in a row, and they're really, really, really good. And, and here's the other thing. I kind of peeked around the corner to kind of eavesdrop on Coach Raring in pregame with the girls, and they look pretty intense. And I think the talk tonight is much like what we're going to hear at Notre Dame this year, Connor. I mean, you're on the brink right now. There's been a lot of back-to-back champions, right? I mean, Freedom just did it.
Yep.
But you're on the precipice now of entering rare air, elite air into the D word, and we know what that word is.
We now ask
dynasty.
And
so tonight is a big step in that process for Kaukauna. If Kaukauna doesn't win this game, they are back-to-back champions. That's how they're remembered. And I know this program, and I know the coaches. I mean, they're aiming for way more than, hey, that's nice.
Superior has won 27 in a row. Kaukauna 80 in a row. Superior has to win one. Don't know if tonight's the night. Lineups and anthem coming up now.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Superior, leading off in center field is Paige R. Johnson. Hitting second is the catcher, Emma Ray. Hitting third at third base, Melania Lustry in the cleanup spot at first base. Indigo Fitch. Hitting fifth is the designated player, Kira Corbett. Hitting sixth in right field is Gabby Sari. Hitting seventh at second base, Elena DeGraff. Hitting eighth in left field is Maddie Schilling. And hitting ninth is the shortstop, Avery Bisker. The flex is the pitcher, Haley Zembo. So for Superior, Johnson, Ray, Lustry, Fick, Corbett, Sari, DeGraff, Schilling, Bisker, with Haley Zembo as your starting pitcher.
The designated player, number 17.
Now the starting lineup for the two-time defending Division I 29-0 Kaukauna Galloping Ghost. Leading off in center field, number 17, Callie Meredith. Hitting second at third base is Paige Miller. Hitting third is the pitcher, Carly Meredith. In the cleanup spot at shortstop is Taryn Christopher. Hitting fifth in left field, Paige Bodenheimer. Hitting sixth in right field, Summer Schmidt. Hitting seventh at first base, Josie Evans. Hitting eighth is the catcher, Ava Block. And hitting ninth is the designated player, Reagan Millard. The pitcher, or the flex is second base, Chloe Kurzfeld. So for Kaukauna, Callie Meredith, Miller, Carly Meredith, Christopher Bodenheimer, Schmidt, Evan, Block, Millard, Millard, and Kurzfeld. The flex is the pitcher. The flex is Chloe Kurzfeld. Let me try that again. Callie Meredith, Miller, Carly Meredith, Terry Christopher, Paige Bodenheimer, Summer Smith, and then Josie Evan, Ava Block, Reagan Millard, Chloe Kurzfeld. That is today's starting lineup. Quick message, we'll be back with the national anthem and first pitch. You're listening and watching W7 Radio.
The cleanup woman for the Galloping Ghost is the shortstop.
W7 WIAA State Softball Tournament is presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Visit jollygoodsoda.com to find it in your area. And by The Distillery, with locations in Richfield and Grafton. The Distillery has a full food menu including homemade pizzas and a Friday fish fry. Visit www.distillerywi.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
W7, it is now time for the national anthem.
And all that it stands for, as well as our freedom and all those who serve to protect it, with the playing of our national anthem.
That is your national anthem starting lineups. Today's game presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Go to jollygoodsoda.com, put in your zip code, and you can find the nearest Jolly Good retailer near you. Division 1, it's game 19 of 19. Number 1 Kaukauna and number 2 Superior for the state title in Division 1 softball. We are ready, players ready to hit the field. We'll see what the pregame nerves look like. With all that said, I'm going to turn it over for tonight's play-by-play to the man, the myth, the legend, Ed RAUE.
433 teams started their season the second Monday of March. To get to this point, we've crowned 4 champions, 1 more to be determined. Superior in their home whites, blue pinstripes, white numerals with red and blue etching. And Kaukauna, the Ghosts, in their gray dominant color with orange in the sock and sleeves. We are just about set for first pitch. I think we played the Major League theme about 4 times over. Let's go.
It never gets old, though. I love it.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
I think they're waiting on media.
Now, when you're waiting for a matchup of this magnitude, you just want to get it underway.
Get the party going.
You know, just looking around, I mean, pretty hard not to have a distinct advantage for Kaukauna when Superior's, as you mentioned last night, Connor, 6.5 hours away. They're 5.5 hours away, so 5.5 hours, and the crowd is sparse on the Superior side. And he's got a frustrated look. What did we miss?
Something broke.
As the Ghosts take the field.
It's most likely something I did. That'd be my guess. Something with a battery being dead. The Manning cast is down for now, but we got the right man on the job. Ed, one thing that we talked about during our softball preview show last week was kind of the mystique of Kaukauna and just how they take the field, how they approach the game itself, and how that can be, somewhat intimidating to teams. I don't know that that's the case with Superior, but
when I first started coaching, that was Westosha Central. Coming out of Westosha Central
center fielder
was Kayla Conwent.
Johnson.
When they took the field, everything about them was what I see in Kaukauna. It was the same thing. It just had that whole different feel. And Connor talked about that last night, that feel, that aura. And we are just about set. Paige R. Johnson in the box, and we are underway. First pitch. Carly Meredith taken low. 1-0. Wind blowing straight out. Not much all day, and then midway through the last game, it picked up as that pitch is taken right down the middle, 1-1. And now blowing out, straight out to the scoreboard at about a 15 to 20 mile an hour clip, probably about 10 to 15, peaking at 20. Dribbler to third, pick throw, got her, 1 away. Here's Emma Ray, the Northwestern commit.
The catcher, Emma Ray.
And again, last night we talked about it. At one point it was 6-3 and Emma Ray was 0 for 4. Would you have taken the over-under on that Superior being up on Sun Prairie East?
Yeah.
And you almost wonder, she saved them all for tonight. Let's see. Check swing,
And
she held, 1-0.
Avery Vister had such a great night last night for Superior.
She was fantastic in the 9-hole, 3 for 3. And made a couple of big plays at short as well. 1-0 to Ray. Taken strike off on the corner. 1-1. As Connor's playing with buttons.
Yeah, batteries and whatnot.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Had Ray off balance.
Well, we got some Superior fans checking in. David Johnson, Brewers post game is on TV. Glad you guys are on. Thank you. And Ray Buckland, let's go Superior Spartans. Class of '79 loves the Spartan softball team.
Pitch missing. 2-2 now. 1 away. If you missed the announcement last night, Carly Meredith, Gatorade Player of the Year. Change up high. She's in the circle for the Ghosts of Kaukauna and running it full against Emma Ray. Now I blocked your view. 3-2, hit to second. 2 hopper and 2 outs. Little battle, and that battle won by Meredith. 2 outs here in the top of the first.
And again, I don't want to make too big a deal out of it, Ed, but I mean, even watch, everything they do just appears to be choreographed.
Next level.
Yeah, not staged, not rehearsed. That's not the words I'm looking for. It's just, they just look so in sync on everything they do.
Here's Melania Lustry.
They being Kaukauna.
Melania, 407 on the season, slugging 746. Pitch catches the corner, 1-1.
Hey, put your comments or your thoughts in the comments box on YouTube. We will respond in kind. And also, while you're doing that, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page and ring the little bell next to it. That way you get notified every time we go live. Like we always say, every time a bell rings, another girls event starts on W7. So hit the subscribe button and ring the bell and join our almost 20,000 followers on social media.
Ball outside, 3-1 to Lustry. Just watching a pro at work. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
Anyway on. I mean, if you're Superior, it's anyway on. That's what you want.
And it's next player up. That's the mentality right now. Next player up.
First baseman.
Gary, who's calling balls and strikes behind the plate?
That's a great question, Ed. Here are your umpires for tonight's game.
Here's Indigo Fish. Strike, catches the corner.
Behind the plate, Roger Van Lannen. At first base is Tammy Hutchinson, and third base is Jason Wolf. Those are your umpires as assigned by the WIAA.
Change up, outside, 1-1. Lustry down at first. Fish in the box, having hit .427 during the season. Taking the pitch away, 2-1. Meredith, every time she's missed, it's been away. See if that theme continues. She rocks and fires. Popped up. Carly calls it and makes the play.
In the Superior first. No runs,
A walk,
no hits,
but she's
no
stranded.
errors,
And
one
after half
left
an
on
inning,
base.
Superior
After
no
one
score.
half inning, your score.
Kaukauna coming up.
0, Kaukauna coming
D1
up.
championship game, the final of the 5 on Championship Saturday, live on W7 Radio.
The WIAA requires good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation you will exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all of the students, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is both expected and greatly appreciated. It's a reminder of the risk of harm incidental to
Bottom of the first, Callie Meredith getting it started for the Ghosts. Jammed to short. The throw to first, down the right field line. Umpire gets in the way, but she's going to get to second. It was a jam to short. They had the second baseman covering, and the throw was wild down the right field line, and Meredith hit first, kept on running, caught the umpire in transition, and got to second. Here's Paige Miller. Bunt foul, and you can hear the Kaukauna dugout screaming and yelling. Bunt to third. They're going to move the runner and get the out at first. Meredith moves down to third. You know, something we talked about was that step toward the next base when the ball's in the circle. I think the umpires were made aware of it. We'll find out if the umpires were made aware of it. Runner on third. Here's Carly Meredith. Sister Callie at third. She takes a strike from Zembo. No, do we have music?
I don't think so. Oh.
Hit into center. Coming on. Making the catch. Here comes Meredith. The throw. She's in there. Great throw, but just a half tick late. And the Ghosts are on their board, all because of one word. Speed.
Shortstop, Taryn Christopher.
They appeal it. She's safe. 2 away now. 1 run in. And here's Taryn Christopher, the shortstop. Ball low. Both teams undefeated. Ball in, 2-0.
Well, I mean, it speaks to this team. I mean, 1 run on no hits. This is what they do.
And there's a shot into right, but right there to make the play and end the first.
1 run on no hits. With
1 run
error and nobody left on
after
base.
the error.
After 1,
Meredith
complete your score.
To Meredith, and 1 run is in. Kaukauna 1-0.
0.
After 1, you're listening to W7 Radio.
Sportsmanship doesn't stop when the game ends. It's part of the community you live in.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Designated player, Kira Corbett.
Top of the second, Kira Corbett to lead it off for Superior. See how they respond. Kaukauna scored a run. And I think if you're Superior, Gary, I think you just want a base runner.
Right.
Just get a base runner on, see what you can do with it. just to let Kaukauna know, hey, we're here too. As the pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Yeah, I mean something to kind of get the Superior faithful kind of off their feet and going. I think that would be a good thing.
Strike two.
Make it feel like it's not just business as usual for Kaukauna.
Oh, 2 pitch outside, 1-2. You just want something positive. Corbett, 364 on the season. She hits it into center. Can of corn, 1 away here in the second.
Right fielder, Gabby Sorry.
Gabby Sorry, 393 on the season. 22 for 56. Check swing, full strike. Meredith gets her sign and fires. Popped up and out of play. It's going to hit the concourse. Heads up.
All right, we're back. So prep for the rain, and everybody else is packing half their crap
Yeah,
up.
I was going to say that. Yeah. Connor was running around packing up, and I looked down, and they're packing up everything behind us, too.
It reminded me of that Saturday Night Live skit where the IT guy trying to like fix something, or somebody, one of the users trying to fix something. The IT guy shows up and says, "Move, just get out of the way. You don't have to help me, but just get out of the way, for crying out loud."
Meanwhile, in the circle, Meredith in charge. There's a shot down the right field line, twisting and out of play.
So I missed 1 run on no hits.
Yeah, exactly. We were just saying that. Typical Kaukauna softball, 1 run, no hits. They come out of thin air. Got it. Nice.
It's getting late in the
day, week. Shot.
60-hour weekend.
Heads up.
Connor's had his fill of me for a while, I think.
There's a gentleman walking from getting ice cream and it missed him by about 5 feet.
It don't matter. He's got the ice cream.
That's a valid point, but if he drops.
Fair. Are we dining tonight, gentlemen? We're going to dine tonight? Are you going to? You probably got to
change up. Hit behind first, but no problem for the Ghost defense.
We'll see how this game goes.
Been in it this long. I mean, what's another hour?
Well,
you down?
Yeah, whatever.
We're going to eat tonight. We're going to eat.
We're going to throw down, huh?
We're going to throw
I don't know.
down.
I just had that delicious hot dog.
Elena DeGraff.
Best $11 cheeseburger I ever had. I'll tell you that right now. I don't mind $11 cheeseburger if it's good, but not out of a concession stand.
$11 cheeseburger at a sit-down
Hit to short on a rocket, but play is made. And after an inning and a half, Kaukauna doing Kaukauna things as they lead 1-0 over Superior here on W7 Radio.
After 1.5 innings, your score: Kaukauna 1, Superior 0.
Hey, it's time to join the Buckle Up. No, it's not. Go ahead.
Character, dignity, your community, your team. We're a proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award and have been since it began. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions.
Hey, it's time to join the Buckle Up, Phone Down movement. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation challenges all Wisconsin drivers to put safety first by taking the 2 most important actions to prevent or survive a crash. Use your seatbelt on every trip and put down the phone when driving. Buckle up and phone down on every trip, every time. A message from the Wisconsin DOT, the WIA, and W7.
Paige Bodenheimer to lead off for the Ghosts. She gets a bunt down. Throw, got her.
Nice execution.
Right, really nice.
It looks like they changed up their defense a little bit and moved the second baseman up and kept the first baseman back, which I think caused the problem in that first inning. I think that's a great adjustment for the bunt slaps.
Right fielder, Summer Schmitz.
Because it's tough to ask a second baseman to come running over to make a play. It's challenging to find the ball and the bag without colliding with anything. As Summer Schmidt takes a big cut and misses. Actually fouls it off the back screen.
Boy, I'm going to miss this organ music, I will tell you that.
So you're not going to church tomorrow?
No.
0-1.
There's a good chance I won't make it. Don't count on me for church tomorrow.
Don't count on me for the 8 a.m. service.
Yeah, don't count on me for the 8 a.m. service. Ed gave us that last night. Like, don't count on me for the Division 5 game. We're like, who said we were counting on you?
Who said we were? Yeah, good thing I wasn't. That wasn't happening.
There was a point this morning. I didn't know if I was going to make it for the Division 5.
Right. Oh, yeah. My alarm went off. I'm like, oh, my God, you were joking me.
Jam job foul off the Badger dugout. 2-2 with one away. Kaukauna scoring an unearned run in the first.
This is our rendition of the Manning cast, so if you're watching along online, I'd suggest multitasking.
Yeah. You get a peek behind the scenes a little bit of.
Yeah, and how we do things, right?
Ray wanted that one. That pitch she turned and tapped down as if, was it low? Got the okay sign. And that one's low as well, and a one-out walk to Summer Schmidt. Those pitches combined didn't miss by more than a ball either way.
First baseman, Josie Eben.
Here's Josie Eben with a runner on. And Kaukauna up 1-0. Here's the challenge. Will they run on Emma Ray? So far, bunt behind us. And foul, 0-1.
That flash that you saw go by was Doug Ritchie from Fox 11.
He has come.
Doug has put in logged some serious miles up and down those steps. I'm telling you.
These steps were in perfect condition before this tournament.
I put a packet of pickle relish in the middle of the stairs to see if somebody would move it. It's still there 3 days later.
5-4 on the sacrifice. Eben moving the runner up. 2 away. Schmidt down at second.
That's funny because I see it every time coming up, and I think, I'm like,
yeah.
No, I'm going to leave it.
I put it there on Thursday. Like, I'm going to see how long this sits there. Still there?
Here's Ava Block.
Yeah, well, most people are flying up and down those stairs.
I know, right? Well, I was hoping somebody crush it and get pickle relish all over their shoes.
Strike at the knees.
So, how did W7 lose their perch atop Goodman Diamond?
Pickle relish.
Well, pickle relish. Somebody stepped on the pickle relish and fell down the stairs.
0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Block chasing the rise. You know, with 2 outs, you could see Ray wanting to fire down to second. With 2 outs, I think she's just conceded. There's 2 outs, let's just get the batter.
Yeah.
But at some point, she's going to fire behind during this game. 0-2 pitch. Skips in there.
Kind of setting up outside there that time.
She has got so much bounce back there for a catcher. That's pretty rare. 1-2 now. Hit down the left field line. And catches made. Woo! Where's our
Pickle relish?
I honestly thought that was Thunder. Where's our lineups?
What'd you do with them?
On no hits.
Gave them to you. That was the mistake of the night.
Don't ever do that.
After two,
You asked for
complete
them.
your score. Kaukauna 1.
We'll star you with the
Superior
grab
0.
if that's what you're looking for.
Melania.
Engage
She
in
made
the
that catch
conversation
and
about
celebrated
high school
that.
sports and
Ripped off her
community
mask,
after
bouncing back to the
Wisconsin.
dugout.
Take
If
your
you can't tell this game doesn't mean a lot, like you said, she ripped it off and she spiked that ball back to the mound.
WIAAWI
Yeah, they know this one run is very doable.
WIAAWI State for state tournament updates and at WIAAWI scores to share game scores. You can also like
And
the
at
WIAA
my
on
wit's
Facebook
end
and
with hearing all
Twitter,
this.
Instagram.
Milk has been building champions for centuries. Why? Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle and low-fat chocolate milk restores postgame muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why pro players know they're going to need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at gonna-needmilk.com. Brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin, the WIAA and W7.
If you didn't know, Dan Pfeiffer, the PA man here, is the best of the best, and he will give anybody a run for their money.
Yeah.
He is
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. So we're just giving Dan a hard time. We have run into him numerous different high school venues.
I remember the first time I'm like, hey, somebody should tell that guy he's like really good. He should be like a pro or something. He's a pro.
He's a pro's pro.
He's a pro
for that
pro.
matter.
I mean, I put him and Eric Jensen in the Bucks kind of in the same
Yeah.
year.
Eric.
Eric's fantastic.
Yeah. Here's a first pitch swinging fly ball down the right field line, twisting foul. This is Grace Hansen, number 12. Wearing true stirrups.
Number 12.
These
Greg
are
Jensen.
stirrups.
Yeah, love it.
The real kind.
Love it.
It's different in Superior.
Yeah, they are. 0-1 coming right toward us, but the net got in the way. Gary was thankful.
Oh, sorry, what? Something happened?
Oh, yeah, sorry, he ran to the table again.
I was throwing away a trail mix wrapper.
But not the relish.
No, the relish is still down there.
Okay. Hansen behind 0-2.
You know who's going to explode the relish?
Strike 3 on the corner.
Me.
Meredith getting the call. One away here in the third. Number 4, Avery Visker, who had a big night last night.
The shortstop,
Sure
Avery
did.
Visker.
Got some love on social media today from W7, too.
And she stays hot, ripping one into center field for the first base hit for either team. How did this girl hit 145 on the season?
Right.
Because she has been scorching hot. Stay hot, Avery. Rolls it over to the top of the order.
She flexed the dugout. Oh, my goodness.
Dave checking in. Let's go Spartans. Cole Conrad. Let's go Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts. Savannah Swanky, our buddy from Oshkosh West. Their season ended on Thursday against a really
Great
good
run, yeah.
Sun Prairie East team. But a great run, a great team. I mean, they're a really good team.
1-0. Taken outside, 2-0.
Yeah, Dave, you're right. Avery is on fire for sure.
Visker on first. Strike right down East Wash. That was center cut, but taking all the way was Paige R. Johnson.
Hey, put in your comments. I'm watching the scoring and the comments, and Connor's watching comments over here too, so we got you covered. Put in your comments. We'll respond in kind.
Big cut, fouled back off the netting by Paige. 2-2 now.
It's kind of risky putting the feet up against the bar there. I mean,
You're right.
you're risking.
The netting in the bar. We talked about it last night. There's not a lot of gap.
That's like sticking your fingers through the, through the holes there.
2-2 pitch. Fouled again, same spot.
The girls down below right behind the behind home plate got a start out of that. Yeah, she's got a Vikings seat back on, Minnesota Vikings, so
Well, if they're front superior, I mean, they're not going to. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Up high and running the count full is Paige Johnson. Let's see if Superior puts Avery in motion down at first. 3-2 pitch. Hit into center, but right there making the play. Boy, that thing was smoked. But Meredith, Callie, right there. 2 away now.
I love the clicking of the heels together in the outfield when they make a
The
catch.
catcher,
Reminds me of our
LRA.
Tulsa East kids, Ed.
Yeah.
It was so great seeing Claudia Hay last night coming up here. That made our day, man.
Yeah.
Just having her come up and hang out with us for an hour or so. That
Favorite
was
part of the
cool.
night, yeah.
That was cool.
Ray to second. And they're out of it. And after 2.5, Kaukauna leads 1-0. You're listening to W7 Radio. It's the Division I championship game.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Wisconsin. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Of course. Bottom of the third. Kaukauna leading 1-0. Feel like Emma Ray just can't quite put it together. 0 for 4 last night, 0 for 2 tonight. Feels like she can't get her balance in the box, or she's swinging at pitches she shouldn't be, or there's just something not there for her when she steps into that box right now. Can't tell on her defensive side of things. She definitely doesn't let that go by her wayside, but just feels like she hasn't put it together for Superior yet. And you just feel like it's a ticking time bomb waiting to explode.
Well, a kid that hits like she does, you're not going to hold her down for long, right?
Right.
So maybe to Kaukauna's detriment, 0 for 4 last night, 0 for 2 right now. She ready to explode. It's going to balance itself out at some point.
It's not called averages for nothing.
Designated player, Reagan Millard.
Here's Reagan Millard. Just when it looked like Oak Creek was going to get back into this game last night, Reagan Millard stepped up and ripped a triple. And that Kaukauna dugout exploded, and they just went from there.
I don't know how they have any voices left.
I hear you there. Swing and a miss.
They responded to that social media post though and said, "Oh, we're ready."
Which one?
So, I think Dave might have had one of a bunch of shots of the kids screaming their heads off.
He did, yes.
And he was like,
yeah.
I hope they have some left for today. And he said, "We ready."
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss. Zembo, she's locked in right now. Let's not forget, she hasn't given up a hit. But she did give up an unearned run.
So you throw a no-hitter and potentially lose 1-0.
Off the end of the bat, coming on and making the play.
Nice job.
Indigo Fish, no surprise there. She made a couple of plays last night. Carried it over to today.
You want to catch up with some comments?
1 out.
Yeah.
Center fielder, Callie
We got some
Meredith.
good comments coming in.
Good, keep them coming. Give Connor and Gary something to do. I'll just keep telling you guys what's going on the field, and you guys push buttons and whatnot, dance, Gary, whatever that was.
That's weird, but
Top of the order.
I'm 52 and I'm white. What do you expect?
Callie Meredith, what a diving attempt! Emma Ray, oh my, what an attempt, and as she hit the ground, the glove hit, and it just trickled out.
I wish you guys could have seen that. If you're not watching it on TV, I wish you could have seen
Like
that.
a scene out of a movie. As the glove hit in slow motion, it just kind of crawled out from the heel to the tip. And Callie Meredith is safe at first with 1 away. And here's Paige Miller.
She was parallel to the ground. Emma was.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens here. Meredith versus Ray. Here we go. There she goes. It's slapped
Base
into
hit.
center. Base hit. Miller wasting no time attacking that first pitch and rips it into center. 2 on, 1 out. And here's Carly Meredith. 3, 4, and 5 up for Kaukauna with 1 away.
The pitcher, Carly Meredith.
Griffin checking in last night and today cheered on Kaukauna, from Kaukauna. Hometown checking in.
Strike. Locked up Carly. Gary's trying to find a balance for all this equipment here. 0-1 pitch. Jammed down the line to third. Foul ball. Home plate umpire's call until it gets to the bag, and he immediately called it.
Did you say fireball?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, the pit bull song. I thought it was fireball.
I did not say that. I don't have any fireball or pit bulls. 0-2 pitch to Meredith. Hit into the gap in left center. One run is going to score. Miller's going to stop at third as Carly walks into second with a double. The 0-2 pitch left up by Zembo, and Carly jumped on it. Second and third, one away. Let's see, we're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, I think. We will. Raven Rabideau out to run for Carly.
The funny girl.
Pitcher Carly Meredith at second base, number 14, Raven Rabideau. Rabideau running at second for the Galloping Ghosts.
So Raven's down at second, running for Meredith. One run in here in the third. It's 2-0.
Shortstop Taryn Christopher.
Let's see how Superior defends this.
Yeah, Dave, that diving attempt by Ray from behind the plate, real close, could have been a double play. That would have almost got him out of the inning.
Pitch to Christopher, popped up on the infield. And making the call and play is DeGraff.
Paige Miller tagged up.
Yeah, she was, yeah. The ball,
not just tagged up, but like took 2 steps toward home.
And the ball was caught about 10 feet behind the circle.
Paige Bodenheimer.
So fun. So fun to watch.
My God. That's crazy.
Here's Paige Bodenheimer, the freshman last night, 4 for 4. Welcome to Goodman Diamond, kid.
The screaming in the dugout has resumed, by the way.
Slapped off the back netting. 0-1. Look at the, we talked about this a little bit last night with these pictures, after this pitch. 0-1. Hit to third, backhanded short. They're going to come home and safe. And just going to throw down to second.
Woo, not so fast, my friend.
Turn and safe. So it's deep in the hole at short. Instead of going to first, they went home with the play. The throw was high. Ray was able to collect it. Threw down to second to try to get Bodenheimer. And she kind of stopped. The runner at third stayed, and then Bodenheimer just dove into the bag and was safe. After it all, another run scores, and it's 3-0. Strike.
Rick from Victoria, Texas, checking in.
Nice.
Cheering on the Ghosts.
Okay.
Tejas.
0-1. Half swing. Foul. 0-2.
I think Dave Johnson said 3 of the Superior kids. Are they hockey players?
Really?
He says he believes they were played for the championship Superior hockey team this year.
Crazy.
Good hand-eye. Why not? Strike. 3 swinging. Summer Schmidt goes down, but not before the Ghosts put up 2 more. After 3 complete. 3-0. Kaukauna over Superior here on W7 Radio.
3, Superior 0.
Top of the 4th, 3-0 Kaukauna, doing ghostly things. Superior just needs something positive here. Get a couple of runners on, get a number up there, get that 0 off the board, but it's not going to be easy. You're going against the Gatorade Player of the Year and Carly Meredith, who has been slinging it, and when she's not, her defense is picking her up behind her.
Right. For the Superior Spartans, third baseman, Melania Lustry.
Lustry got it going in the first as she walked. Lustry ripping one off the netting. Oh and 1 to Melania.
Dave hoping, says, let's get some runs back here, Spartans.
Jam job down the left field line, 0-2. Don't the Mannings, sit there and sip scotch?
What do you think we're doing?
Well, try not to promote it. I'm just asking a rhetorical question. 0-2. Taken away, 0-2. Now 1-2.
So here's some early stats. With 2 outs, Superior 0 for 3. With runners on, 0 for 3. Leadoff hitters 0 for 3. And advancing of runners 0 for 3. Kaukauna with 2 outs, 0 for 4. With runners on base, 2 for 6. With runners in scoring position, 1 for 5. Leadoff hitters 1 for 3. And advancing runners, 6 for 9.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. 2-2, all the way to the backstop. Little extra on that one. 3-2 now to Lustry. See if Superior can get somebody on and get something going here in the fourth. There's a shot into right field. Melania rockets one into right for a base hit.
She might be a hockey player, maybe. She was pretty tough.
I don't know. That was just a rocket to right. That's all I do know.
Dave, is Lustry one of the hockey players? Don't give me them all. Just tell me if Lustry's one or not.
Well, if you want to tell us all, that works too.
No, I like to just draw it out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Have some fun with it.
Well, you don't have to talk about it. Here's Indigo
I
Fish.
can ask him if there is one or not.
Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't.
Well, I think he just did.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't mean it in so many words. Strike one to Indigo. Could hear a coach down in the dugout. Don't overswing. Here's a pop-up. Oh, Gary, I wanted it.
Yeah.
I got a streak on the line.
Now you want to get one on camera. I know that.
Folks, I was standing right here.
Here we go.
And I caught it. After someone said I should bring a fishing net.
Well,
0-2 pitch to Fish.
You'd had more than one then with a fishing net.
That is true. But I said, nope, I'll use my hands and I'll catch it.
Well, I know how super tall you are, too, so.
Wow. Now it's short joke time.
Yeah.
I'm not that short.
Hey.
1-2.
It's not a joke.
Check swing. Did she go? There's the appeal. She did not. 2-2. Good call. Good communication by the umpires. Indigo steps back into the box. 2-2 count. Lustry down at first with a rocket single to right. Hit to third. They're going to go to second to get one, and that's all they're going to get.
Nice job by Paige Miller at third on the throw.
Just seems like she does everything right. But I think that pretty much describes this Kaukauna team. That's what was so unusual about last night when they committed a few of those errors, especially early on. And then as the game went on, they had a couple of hiccups too, and that was like, what is going on out here?
It was like the first time when Rocky hit Drago.
Exactly, that's what it was. Corbett takes a strike on the inside corner.
Dave says she is not.
Okay, so now
but she does hit bombs.
She does, yeah, that she does.
Was a missile.
Change up high.
So, Dave, are they starters? Are they starters or are they reserve? I mean, are they in the line? So, are all three, or how many of the three are in the starting lineup tonight? Let me put it that way.
1-1 pitch upcoming to Corbett. She takes a strike on the outer half. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Went on the outer half on strike 2 and went a little further out on strike 3. And here's number 66,
Right fielder,
Gabby Sorry. 2 away now. Ball up. Strike. 1-1. Gabby looking to keep this inning alive. Takes a pitch up, 2-1.
Man, I've been wanting chicken wings like all day today.
I had some last night, ordered in.
Yeah, I know. But since you said that, I've wanted chicken wings.
I had no idea. I would have picked them up on the way home, but I got about halfway home, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to order Uber Eats, and they came from like 7 blocks away.
Forgive me, guys, while you guys discuss the menu. There's a game going on. As Gabby Sorry hits a single. Tough play at second. Caught the back heel of Hersfeld's glove. See how they rule it. They're giving her an error. Tough error. She had to move quite a bit to her right, but it hit back heel. And in the end, Sorry is on, and there's 2 on, 2 out. Here's Elena DeGraff, the second baseman. Hit foul, 0-1.
Okay, Superior fans, here's a trivia question for you, Ed. You probably know this. So, we've never done a Superior basketball game. However, there is one girls basketball player, now women's basketball player, that's been on W7 that is from Superior, and she graduated mid-2010s, maybe somewhere between like 2007, 2013, or something like that. Can you name who it is? She's been on W7. She was on W7 probably half a dozen times.
I have a general idea.
I'm sure you do.
Ball away. Obviously, already has graduated. Now
Yes.
adult.
Oh, yes.
So you have
Yes.
to factor that in.
And a very successful adult.
Yeah. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. DeGraff making Meredith work. And we got a timeout. Popping out of that dugout. Pitching coach for the Ghosts.
Dave answered it in like 1 second.
Well, of course, well, he knows.
Buffalo Wild Wings?
No. Look. So did Lupke. Lupke was all over it. You are correct, fellas. Can't get it past you guys. The correct answer is the one, the only, Jessica Lindstrom. Formerly of, maybe Stokes is currently anymore for the Wisconsin
I don't know if
Glow.
she's still.
I think she's overseas right now.
Yeah, I don't think she's with them anymore. She was, we got the honor and privilege of announcing some of those games early on when the Glow first started. And
who's coaching Spash now?
She what?
No,
that's McCarville.
Oh, that's right, McCarville. Yep.
But a former Glow player as well.
She's also
Good call.
And she's from Stevens Point.
Yeah.
3-1 pitch, ripped into right, but hanging up in the air for a flyout. And Summerschmidt puts it away, and after 3.5, the score remains 3-0 Kaukauna. You're listening to W7 Radio on Championship Saturday, live from Goodman Diamond.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Evan.
Game is flying by. We are in the bottom of the 4th.
I'm all right with that. Let's stay on time.
Yeah, they've done, again, credit to the WIA, putting on a wonderful show as per usual. We have crowned 4 champions today, and this will be the 5th. As Taryn Christopher leads off.
We were talking about Jessica Lindstrom at the break. If I recall, she made like a 3/4 or 4/5 length court shot, buzzer beater, one-handed shot to win the game in high school at Superior. I believe it was her.
Hit into left, base hit. And that was Josie Eben.
And she went on the UW Green Bay. Yep, for sure.
Ripping that single to left, and Kaukauna back on the base pass. And now we're going to get a pinch runner.
So Ed, Connor, all 3 of the hockey players from Superior are starters.
Okay.
So 3 of these girls are hockey players.
Running for Kaukauna, number 33.
Well, we should be able to.
Don't look it up.
Chloe Fuchs running for Eben, who dropped that single into left.
Gosh, I thought Lestari would have been one for sure. Listri, I thought she would have been one for sure. Fish is a great athlete. Might be Fish. And her name is Fish. I mean, it would make sense she would play hockey.
I don't know how or why, but sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, you know how or why.
Is it the fish that saved Pittsburgh?
Pinch hitter for Kaukauna,
Water
number
freezes in the
31,
ice and you play hockey on
Peters.
ice. I mean, it's like the Kevin Bacon thing.
Pinch hitting.
Here's Ava Block.
That's what he does that a lot.
Pinch hitting is Haley Peters. So we got a whole lot of lineup changes here. Getting a pinch runner. And a pinch hitter. Here's Peters getting the bunt down, and it goes foul. Reminder who that runner is down at first, Chloe Fuchs. Haley Peters pinch hitting for Ava Block. Her job, get the bunt down. Move that runner to second, or in this case, second, third, or score.
Visker might be a hockey player. Avery.
There's the bunt foul, just out of the reach of Emma Ray, and now it's 0-2. Both times. First time she had the tip of the bat out, trickled foul. The second time she lunged at it. Catch the ball with the bat, bunters. Just catch the ball with the bat. Don't try to do too much. Now Peters in the hole, 0-2. Swinging away, check swing, no swing, and then a throw down to first. Fuchs back in there. Right on cue, get back, yeah. Told you, he's the best.
Fish it is. I got one. All right.
Good for you. Okay.
Reel that baby in.
Nicely done. 1-2. Strike 3. Went up the ladder and got her to rise. One away. How about Elena DeGraff as a hockey player?
Where is she?
Second base.
Designated player Reagan Millard.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Here's Reagan Millard with one away now. Taking a strike, waist high. Fastball right down the middle, getting ahead. Fuchs still down at first, 3-0 Kaukauna here in the bottom of the 4th. Zembo fires, took a little bit off.
Check swing.
Awkward swing by Millard, and there's 2 strikes now.
Dave says Buffalo Wild Wings. Is there anybody in Madison? Anybody watching from Madison that give us a good way? I mean, you probably know places in Madison, Ed.
I do. Strike 3, climbing the ladder again. Reagan Millard goes down. That place we went after the Badger game, when we did the game here in September.
Oh, that was good.
See? I know my stuff.
Didn't we go to 2 different ones?
Yes, we went to 2 different locations. We could probably go to the one that's like two minutes away, but no, we had to go to the one on the opposite side of town.
On the east side, right?
Yeah. Here's Callie Meredith back to the top of the order. Now things get real interesting. There goes the runner, the throw. They got her! No run on Emma Ray. Wow! Cocked, loaded, and fired. 3 outs here. And 3-0 our score here for complete. See if that gets Superior fired up and going. They trail 3-0. You're listening to W7 Radio.
Superior 0.
Not DeGraff.
Gosh darn.
I thought maybe. I mean,
Yes, Ed, there is a hot dog with relish in the Oak Creek dugout. How can you not love that? That is just amazing.
Back right now.
First pitch of the top of the 5th to Grace Hansen. Taken low, 1-0. Emma Ray pounced and threw a perfect strike. And it took a perfect strike because Fuchs was right there. But she was out, and that dugout exploded. Pitch outside, 2-0. See if Superior can take some of that energy and put it into the bats. Got to get that 0 off the board. Get a number. So that anybody that's stepping up, the on-deck hitter is the tying run. And if you're Kaukauna, just keep rolling. Ball away, 3-0 to Grace Hansen.
It's a risk reward. Like, okay, you got us one time, but can you do it
Right.
7, 8, 9?
I like the fact that Kaukauna, I mean, no surprise they're running, but they actually challenged Ray. But you had the top of the order up. That's the thinking there. Strike right down the middle. She gets thrown out. Oh, well, we start the next inning with the top of the order. That was the thought process right there.
And nobody out.
And nobody out, and it gives Carly a whole lot of room, or Callie a whole lot of room to run with, and that's the thinking behind that. 3-1. Hit towards second. Two-hopper. Two-hopper. 1 out. Hersfeld making the play.
I mean, even when Kaukauna throws the ball around the infield, it's like...
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what he was talking. He catch it, and they flip it with their gloves. Their hands never touch the ball.
It's
ridiculous.
Avery Visker.
Here's Avery Visker. Hot hitting Avery Visker. Ball in. Boy, she's seeing the ball so well. Nobody in that Superior dugout has as much confidence right now as Avery does. On fire for the Spartans. Strike. Waist high fastball on the outer half. 1-1.
I mean, if you just step back and take a peripheral view of the field, like they all look at the call at the same time. It's incredible.
Off the end of the bat, that's got a whole lot of English on it, but they're going to get her. Avery looks like she could run for the Ghosts of Kaukauna. That speed to getting down the first. Velcro.
Center fielder.
Here's Paige R. Johnson with 2 away for Superior, the top of the order. Strike on the inner half. 0-1. Gary making his way down to the crowd for the 15th
Hey, grab that relish packet.
He looked at it. Johnson takes a pitch high, 1-1.
We're gonna come back in the fall to do a game here.
It's gonna be sitting there.
It's be sitting right there.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Johnson got tied up. Now behind 1-2. Ball away. 2-2 now. Can you hear all the crowd throwing their support? Pitch up, 3-2.
The rules work, Gary. Stay between the dugouts. So let's go stand on the left field foul pole.
He did, didn't he?
That's all right. He does what he does.
Johnson into right, but right there to make the play again. Summer Schmidt. And after 4.5, Kaukauna holds that 3-0 lead. You're listening to W7 Radio.
The Kaukauna Galloping Ghost 3.
And it's time for the fifth inning stretch, brought to you by
You know the drill. It is fifth inning
PA
stretch
announcer
time.
and the
Everybody
Kaukauna
on their
faithful.
feet. Let's see who can sing louder as we take you out to the ball game.
If you're a little kid in the crowd, Gary's going to find you, and he's going to put that camera on you. And
you got a sign, he's going to find the signs.
Especially if you're a little girl,
Go
keep you a
bunny
part
girl.
of the W7 family. Get them in there right away.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the
Bottom of the fifth, top of the order.
Center fielder, Callie Meredith.
Callie was up when the runner was thrown out at second. Fuchs, ball low, 1-0. Connor, what are your thoughts this inning? I think this is a make or break inning.
Most definitely. I mean, you gotta put up another 0. If you don't, this is where it just kind of blows open.
Yeah, you're already chasing 3, which is it's a doable number, but it's large the way Carly's pitching, but you have to keep it there. I agree with you. Bunt attempt, pulling the bat back as the pitch is high, and it's 3-0. Whoops, I'm sorry. My apologies.
Hey, you, get off of my cloud.
Well, you step on the bottoms, I'll step on the tops.
I just had a bucket list moment happen.
Uh-oh.
I got coached up by Yvette Healy from Wisconsin softball.
What'd she say?
I was walking by. She goes, "Come on." She goes, "Finish strong. Let's go. You got this. You got this." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing." I'm like, "Yes, coach, I got it." I ran back.
But you left the relish?
I left the relish.
We could use a little more coaching, though.
Yeah.
She knows where to go for dinner.
Oh, 3-1.
Fair.
Bunt. That hit, didn't it? It did. It did. In the box. Great call right on top of it. She bunted up the first base line, and as she was coming out of the box, it rolled off her foot. So the count is full. 3-2. Nobody out as Callie's leading it off. Paige Miller on deck, and Carly will hit third this inning. Full count. Strike 3. No, it's called outside. Boy, Emma Ray spiked her glove into the dirt. She wanted that one.
Emma Ray runs a little hot. I will just tell you that. Just having met her a couple times, she runs a little hot.
Sure looked like a good pitch from here. Of course, we're back here, not standing over it like the umpire. And oh my goodness gracious, here we go. Kaukauna speed.
Looks like there's a little chatter there from Emma Ray and a couple of Superior kids over to the first base side of things at the base in the coaching box.
Third baseman, Paige Miller.
So Avery Visker is the second one because the hint was Avery see the ball like it's a hockey puck.
Okay.
So that means there's one more.
Hold on, we got some action here. There goes the runner. Nope, throwing on the brakes.
Oh, I don't have the answer. I'm just reporting.
I think Emma Ray told her to go ahead, try me. Said,
oh yeah, there's
go
no
ahead,
doubt.
try me.
Yeah,
try it.
I mean, I can see Emma Ray being a goalie.
That's a valid point. I don't think you're going to give up.
She's not. No. She's a full-time softball player.
Swing and a miss. Miller trying to beat it into the ground. Swung over the top of it. 1-1.
Wow, how are we at the bottom of the fifth already?
This is fun. I like this with Callie at first and Emma behind the plate. Zembo rocks and fires. Bunt. Little English towards third. They throw to first, get the out. Holy smokes.
That's not a high school level right there. on multiple.
On both offense and defense.
The bunts,
everything
the
about
fielding, that was.
Or the running.
That was Women's College World Series.
Yeah, that was top-notch speed and power. Great play down at third, Lustry.
Look at Coach Healy. She's got like this enormous smile on her face because Paige Miller is coming to Wisconsin.
Here's Carly with a runner at second. Popped up on the infield. Visker calling and making the play. Big second out. Yeah, Lustry charged that ball bare hands and buried it in the dirt the way you're supposed to and threw a seed over to first.
She didn't even step into it.
And Paige Miller was out by an eyelash. I mean, that was bang, bang.
I bet Paige was shocked.
Yeah, and she might have been. Shot up the middle, base hit. Here comes Callie. She will score. And it's 4-0 on the base hit by Taryn Christopher.
Who else? Funky Monkey.
And the walk that led off the inning comes around to score. Every other inning, it's about the time the top of the order comes around, and they've done the damage. 4-0 now, Kaukauna up over Superior.
Kaukauna never goes 1, 2, 3, so they always get 4 or 5 to the plate.
Ball low to Bodenheimer.
So tell me which tagline you like better. Kaukauna softball, the greatest show on dirt.
It's good.
Or Kaukauna softball, death by 1,000 cuts.
Foul ball off the catcher and the umpire on that one. Definitely the greatest show on dirt. The death by 1,000 cuts.
We don't want death in there.
Yeah, but it's that's more of a coaching. That's how we're going to beat teams. We're going to beat them with a death by 1,000 cuts. We're just going to frustrate them.
Connor, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, if those are the only two options, I'd lean towards greatest show on dirt.
Well played. Well played.
If that's what we're left to choose
if that's
from.
all that there is.
Yep.
2-1 to Bodenheimer. Jammed, calling, and making a play is Indigo.
If anybody else has any options, throw them out there in the comments.
Actually, that's DeGraff, and that's 3 outs. But a run scores, and after 5 complete, 4-0. The Ghosts are galloping toward their 3rd straight title on W7 Radio.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
For the
3, 2,
Superior
1.
Spartans.
Top of the 6th, getting late for Superior.
It was a 6:45 start time, Ed.
Is that what it was?
We're $1.05 right now.
Okay. Well, it's time. If you're Superior, it is time. Is Emma Ray 2, 3, and 4? She's going to get it started.
Scotty, to answer your question, yes, the game will be on archives for you to watch again. I can't believe there's many people are watching it for the first time live, let alone want to watch it again.
Oh, yeah, they do. They want to go back and sync it all up. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they want to do.
Ray beats it into the ground, 1-1.
Hey, yeah, for sure. Scotty, it's there. It'll be there for you to watch anytime you want.
Well, he's like the 4th guy in the booth tonight. He's giving it lots of info. He and Dave Johnson giving us lots of information. Love it. Keep it coming. We make you a part of this. Ball away, 2-1.
I mean, just 7 hits on the game so far. I mean, 5 for Kaukauna, 4 runs. And they've had, what, 1 out of the infield? 2?
Well, the key was that walk last inning that came around. There's a base knock into right field for Emery. Superior gets their leadoff batter on. Here we go.
That might be the crack in the can right there for Emery, letting her out. Just a base hit there, but
that's her first hit of the state tournament right there. 1 for 7.
Yeah. And here's Lustry. She didn't get a hit on Thursday either?
No,
Boy.
0 for 4. Well, no,
because last night she was 0 for
4. Yeah, she got a home run on Thursday.
Yeah, that's...
Never mind.
Cancel that thought.
Ignore everything that I just said.
I really didn't mean I hope she didn't get another hit here at Goodman Diamond.
I know you made a jankster, Sam.
Change-up taken for a strike.
Unless for some reason, like the Big Ten tournament's held here and they got to play somebody else.
Right.
Lustry goes down. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And now there's 1 away.
Here's a few in-depth stats for you. Kaukauna with 2 outs, 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position, 3 for 11. Superior is 0 for 7 with runners on base. Scoring position, Kaukauna 2 for 7, Superior 0 for 1. Leadoff hitter 3 for 5 for Kaukauna, 2 for 6 for Superior. And advancing runners, Kaukauna 8 for 15, Superior 1 for 8.
Indigo Fish takes a strike. Meredith fires. A little off speed, took something off on that one. Dropped low, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Superior. 4-5-1 for Kaukauna. Ball up, 2-1.
You can't be 1 for 8 with runners on base and expect to win this game.
No, you said they had to play near perfection, and you're right. I mean, it's kind of shaping up to be that way. The first inning run was unearned as there's a shot to short.
That
Chance at 2. Nope. They'll get the lead runner as Fish busts it down the line. You know, you had that first inning error that led to a run. You had the walk last inning that led to a run. The 2 earlier, they earned those at some base hits, but...
And this is what we just saw there. I think is a snapshot of what we've talked about a lot this weekend, Connor, and that is, trying to make the extra throw, the extra play. The ball was hit sharply on the ground to Taryn Christopher. She flipped it to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld took a quick look and said, nope, I'm not throwing that. We've had a lot of kids that would have made that throw, and the ball would have got away, and then you got a kid on second or third.
Yep.
Over and over, we've seen that.
Trying to do too much.
The discipline is so solid. I mean, it really is. And just the IQ, the on-field IQ is so strong.
It's immeasurable.
And even the balls hit to the outfield, they're cut off so quickly. They're held to singles. They take good angles.
Off-speed pitch, but reaching out, hitting it into center field, and right there is Callie Meredith. Corbett did a nice job getting a bat on the ball. But the leadoff single for naught after 5.5. Kaukauna still leads 4-0 here on W7 Radio.
The 2023 WBCA Girls Basketball All-Star Games are on W7 on June 28th. 5 games in one day with the class of 2023 All-Stars from all over the state of Wisconsin. Watch all the games 100% live and 100% free on YouTube and Facebook. W7 is for the girls.
Bottom of the 6th. Summer Schmidt leading it off for the Ghosts. She takes a big cut and misses. 0-1. Well, I'm stating the obvious. If you're Superior, you got to have a shutdown inning. Rocket down the left field line, out of play.
Dave said nice if we could see a best of 3 or 7. I get it, but I mean,
yeah, that's asking a lot of everybody. And that's not how it works. Fortunately or unfortunately.
I get what you're saying. It's just I don't.
It would be
I don't
awesome.
know that.
Think how great that would be, though. That would be fun when teams start to really know who each other are and beat each other up. You think about a conference. So there are times you play each other 3 times. Can you imagine it being 7?
But even 3, 3-game series would be cool. We're talking
Strike
about
3 call.
It's kind of like what we were talking about, Connor, like the conference-less divisions. So instead of a conference where you got to play, you're locked into 9 teams. You got a 20-team field, and you pick. You got to play 20 games. Okay, let's play a 3-game series with them, a 3-game series with them. That'd be kind of cool.
It would be fun.
It'll never happen, but it'd be cool.
Yeah. Here's Josie Evan. First pitch swinging. Great play at second base.
Nice.
DeGraff moving to her left, picked it, and then flipped it. All-in-one motion. 2 away now.
Hanson was the 3rd player, by the way. Grace Hanson, the left fielder.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be Schilling, and it was actually Hanson in the left. Okay.
Hanson, Fish, and Visker.
Playing hockey. Drop the puck. So if it goes through Visker's legs, it's 5-hole. Hockey term.
Correct.
Thank you.
You said that. Oh, that's what that means. I heard you say it yesterday.
Yeah,
Go through the 5.
hole.
I'm like, what's the 5-hole?
Hockey goalie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, because now it's starting to make sense. I'm kind of like
Ava Block.
I'm kind of like the blonde of the group.
Wow. 1/3 of the population just flipped you off. Wow. Send your comments to info@productionsw7.
Figurative blonde is what I mean, not literal.
Zembo fires. Shot ripped down the right field line. Fair. And Ava Block drops a single in with 2 outs.
I'm going to argue.
They're not going down. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to argue with what you just said right there.
Which is?
You said shot down the line fair. I'm going to say that is not fair because that was a really good pitch by Zembo. Jammed her inside.
Yeah.
She hit it off the handle of the bat and knocked it into right field. That's not fair to do that.
Well, it's credit to Ava Block. She did a great job.
I know, but that's not fair.
Pushing those hands through and dropping it into right field. She pulled those hands through, let the barrel do the work, and dropped it in. Nicely done.
Courtesy runner at first base for the catcher Block, number 29, Carly DeGroot.
Different courtesy runner. This time it's 29, DeGroot. Carly DeGroot. She's going to be the runner down at first. And hitting is 26, Reagan Millard.
Hey, Dave, I agree. It won't happen, but it's nice to talk about stuff like that.
Heck yeah.
We're not being a wet blanket. It's a cool idea. I think it's a great idea.
I think it's an awesome idea. I think it'd be so much fun day in and day out. And maybe a day-night, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And then you go home and you kind of regroup.
Oh, I would love that.
Would be cool. Millard rips it, but foul.
Ooh, nice catch by a fan down and left.
Yeah. They know how to do it.
What about D1 doing a double elimination?
Yeah, that could be a lot of games.
Well, I guess if that's the only idea on the table, then I guess.
Yeah. Anything for more
Pulled that on you, reversed it.
Yeah, there you go. But you got 8 teams here. Obviously half of them go home on Thursday morning.
How many games would that be that we would do then?
I don't know. A lot of games. And you'd have to use multiple fields.
You'd have to do multiple sites. Well, we almost had a multiple site last night.
Well, we ran through that at starting lineup. 2-1 as the ball is taken away by Reagan Millard.
Kaukauna and Oak Creek got the abbreviated pregame introductions.
Leading off. It was like, and I go. 2-1 pitch. Hit. Oh, my goodness. What a catch at third. Lustry climbing the ladder. The Superman theme right on cue by Pfeiffer. Nicely done. Having said all that, we go to the 7th.
No runs on 1 hit.
4-0 Kaukauna. Last call, Superior.
6 completes.
Here on W7 Radio.
Superior 0.
Their official, you know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Wisconsin needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Sorry, back to the circle. 1 away here in the 7th. You didn't miss anything. Gabby got in the box and went attacking that first pitch. She ripped a single her last time up with that approach. This time, one-hopped it back to the circle, and Carly threw her out.
Second baseman.
1 away.
That was a rocket.
2 outs remaining between Kaukauna and 81 in a row. 3 straight state titles at the Division I level. 15-0, a perfect 15-0 in their 5 trips to a state title. That's amazing. Strike to Elena DeGraff.
We will be cutting the live stream right at the end of this, so if you want to watch the trophy ceremonies, make sure you watch it on Bally Sports or FS1 or whatever.
I think it's Bally Sports.
Bally Sports.
Yeah. Strike, correction, ball low. My apologies. 2-1. Elena stepping a little closer to that home plate, hoping maybe to get plunked, get something going.
My Uncle Petter, but I ain't getting hit for a 5-hour ride home.
Well, they probably stayed at night, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe.
They stayed at night, don't you think? Maybe not. They might not. They probably go home tonight.
I can't answer
because they don't want to pay that charter bus another day, probably. Oh, no, it's a school bus. Never mind.
Is it, though? Because there's only 2 pimped out buses out there right now, and I don't see any.
Maybe they did come on a charter.
They look sharp out there right now. And I know the white bus is Kaukauna's.
I want a W7 charter bus. That'd be
2-2
cool.
pitch from Meredith. Hit into the 5-6 hole. Base hit. Elena DeGraff. She hit it. I don't know if you guys saw it. She hit it and started clapping, running down the first. She was fired up. And here's Grace Hansen, number 12.
I mean, Meredith is up 4-0 right now, and she's not happy about that hit. She pounded that ball back in the glove. I mean, just pure competitor. I love it.
Hansen, coming out of her shoes with that swing. 0-1.
She was taking a shot for those buses out there.
Do you think we can get one of those suites at the Resch Center if we did that for a state tournament?
Well, I don't know if they will.
0-1. Hit up the middle. Base hit. Clapping down to first is Grace Hansen.
Connor, what do we keep saying? Just get the runner, the tying run to the plate.
It's
one
on
play
deck.
away from that.
Avery Visker coming up. Hot hitting hockey player, Avery Visker.
A little slap shot here down the line, and they're in business.
Slap shot.
The shortstop, Avery Visker.
1 for 2 for Visker.
Boy, oh boy, this is starting to get interesting now. You get a base. She gets on somehow.
Got to get on. That's the key.
Ball up and away, 1-0.
So Visker 4 for her last 5 going back to last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, nobody hotter on this team. This is the right person up right now.
Not the kid you want to see if you're Kaukauna.
Jam job off the end of the bat. Falls foul, 1-1. Wasn't a jam job, it was off the end of the bat. You can't have both. It's kind of like my partial block. It's either a block or it's not a block.
Yeah. I guess you can if you turn the bat around.
I got to change how I do these things.
So Visker Johnson behind her, Emma Ray.
Get her to the plate. That's the goal right now. Swing and a miss. Visker couldn't catch the rise. Yeah, the goal is to get to Emma Ray. Boy, would that be a way to see how this thing goes. Whew. But first things first, Visker down 1-2. Pops it up on the infield. That's playable.
Maybe.
And right in front of the dugout is Eben. And they're 2 down now.
Nice play by Josie. The outlaw.
Paige R. Johnson, the last hope for Superior.
Paige R. Johnson.
As the Kaukauna faithful rise to their feet and get their phones out.
Paige is 0 for 3.
Ball up and away. The hitters for Superior getting the call from the runner at second base, the location call. Up and away again. Outside, catches the corner, 1-1.
That gets the Superior faithful up if they weren't already.
Change up, whoa. Bugs Bunny showed up for that one. That one was a twister. Paige almost completely spun around, and now it's 1-2. Meredith in charge. Johnson takes a deep breath in the box. Meredith fires. Swing and a miss! It's over! And Kaukauna has won their 3rd straight Division I state title. Congratulations, Kaukauna. That win streak is now 81. 29-0, a perfect season. Concluded on a strikeout. Congratulations, Superior, on a fantastic season.
No runs on 2 hits with no errors and
We'll do the quick numbers right now while we're here. Kaukauna, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Superior, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Carly Meredith, the winning pitcher, 7 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. The losing pitcher is Haley Zembo, 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Game time, 1 hour and 24 minutes.
Crispy.
4 runs on 6 hits with
That'll do it for us tonight. And for the game 19 of 19 complete.
Sorry.
Last sign off. First of all, before we do that, thank you, Connor, for all your work the past 3 days. It's been amazing being able to work together and just be able to pull this thing off. And Ed, thanks for coming in yesterday and today for some much-needed relief and help keep us going. Of course, Dave Beasley, the photographer, our awesome photog, will have so much to share in the coming days. It'll be a flood of content from me and from Dave, so look for that. We will see you in March 2024.
A lot of content before then, but
for the 2024 high school softball season. On behalf of myself and Ed RAUE, Connor DuBoyce, Sarah Nassif, Dave Beasley, thank you to all the coaches, players, families, and of course the class of 2023. You've been a very, very special group. It's been our honor to be able to highlight you, promote what you do, and welcome to the W7 Forever family. What that means is if we can ever do anything to help you in any any way, all you have to do is reach out. We're always here for you. Thank you so much for your support. It's unbelievable. It keeps us going. We love what we're doing. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep getting better and better and better and do more and get wider and better. So look forward to more from W7. On behalf of our team, thank you guys so much. And from the three of us, everything we do, guys, always, always, always for the girls. Have a great night and a great rest of your weekend.
Ari Roba.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.